This is probably the most sought after and desired training aid that's ever been released. They were released 2 years ago and they have almost been sold out ever since then. They've been used by the likes of Rory Mcilroy, Colin Morikawa, Darren Clarke, Mackenzie Hughes, who else? Matt Kuchar, so many PGA, European Tour professionals. Just, it's impossible to name them all. It's probably the best training aid almost ever invented, really. And I'm going to be showing you what's in the box. I haven't actually opened it yet, but we're going to be taking a look at what's in it, having a first look and discussing why it's been so popular and why it's basically so good. Are there any drawbacks to it? And, you know, what are the positives and negatives? So first of all, I want to say this is not my first experience with this product. If you have a look at this video from a year ago, this is me with the creator, well, co-creator of the Planemate, Martin Chuck. It was co-created by Martin Chuck, who owns kind of Tour Striker Golf, which is released a number of other training aids like the Smart Ball, which has been used by Justin Rose and many other players. And, you know, and also by David Woods, who is the head coach at the Vintage Club in California. You might know him through Instagram, he's quite popular, and it was co-created by them. So take a look at this little clip of me using it with Martin Chuck. This is last year, 1 year ago, at the PGA show in Orlando, Florida.
Get high and wide and manage those wrist conditions, right? Attaboy, feel that stress? Perfect. Now, let that relax a bit and rotate. Really good. Do it again. So high and wide, manage those wrists, fight that band, fight it. Good. Relax it a bit, rotate. Dynamite. So there's nothing steep about that at all.
So there you can see me using it with Martin. He's basically walking me through exactly how to use this product. And I was pretty amazed. I went out and played golf the very next day, and it was the best my swing has ever looked. The feels that this gave me in my golf swing was pretty incredible. I was pretty blown away right away, and I could see why this had been so popular. So let's get it open and discuss how it works. So first of all, I haven't even opened this. I've had this a few days. Obviously, we are in lockdown here in the UK, so golf courses are unfortunately closed at the moment, so that's why we're doing this at home. But open this up and got a few things in here. Nice little instructional little bit of paper. By the way, I would say some of the other positives I'm going to draw your attention to later in this video aren't even really to do with the product, but they're actually to do with some of the other extra bits you get with this, which I will explain in a minute, because that probably has you thinking, what is he talking about? So let's take this out and get rid of the box, although it is a very nice bit of packaging. And so we've got a few pieces of information there. Let's get this open. Okay, so in the box we get the belt, which goes around your waist, as most belts do, and we get a few resistance bands. Now, one of the other things I was so impressed by, because you have to bear in mind this is not a cheap training aid. This is, I think it's $162, so probably about 120-ish pounds. So it's not a cheap training aid, and there's a few reasons for that. One, it's super sought after. As I said, they've been like sold out for like 2 years now. So that is one reason, but the other reason is that it's very high quality. That's another thing I was kind of surprised by when I first, you know, got my hands on this a year ago, is just how high quality it is. It's made very well. It's not cheap, it's not plastic, it's all metal and woven together, and then even the resistance bands, just everything is very high quality. So let's talk about what we have here. So we have the belt with, and this belt has this kind of, if I can get it off, this metal structure attached to it. So the metal structure, if we look at this video, let's have a look at this video of Darren Clark using this product. We can see that he's using it with a wedge, he's wearing the belt, and the resistance bands clip on to the belt and also clip on to the club. Now, this product does a lot of things. It is designed to get you more shallow in your golf swing, but it does a lot more than just that. It helps you in every position of the golf swing. It helps you in your takeaway, in your backswing, get to a better position at the top of the backswing, and it helps you also get into a better position after finish. But also, I mean, the main thing for me anyway, and probably for a lot of you golfers, is that we want to get more shallow in our golf swings. That's really, I think, the main reason why they created this product is because, you know, whether it's club golfers, whether it's professional golfers, they, you know, the biggest thing is most people are too steep down onto the golf ball. They're too steep in the downswing, and, you know, that's, whether it could be, you know, 20-30 handicapper, or it could be a tour pro. A lot of people get too steep in the downswing, and that's really why this was created. Also, they've done a very good job wrapping this up, because I'm going to have to cut this open a little bit. Okay, so now that's off, let's put this product together and let's see actually how it works, and talk a little bit about why it's been so popular, how it could help you, and is it worth buying? Because that's what we want to know as consumers. Is it worth the money? And, you know, as golfers, we have a lot to spend money on as it is. There are a lot of golf clubs, golf bags and golf products out there for us to spend our money on. So really, I think we need to prioritize, you know, what's most important. And something like this is definitely an added extra, but if it works as well as it could do, then definitely might be so important. So here we have a little card explaining what all the bits are, how it all fits together. We have the club connector, club positions, the belt explaining it all. So basically it looks, and I've not put this product together. I have used it, but I've not actually put it together, by the way, so I'm kind of going along with you guys on this. So it looks like the large clip, that connects to that connects to the club. Okay, that looks relatively simple, I think. And so it looks like the large clip goes onto here, and then it looks like the short clip. There's a variety of bands, by the way. They're not all the same resistance, they're not all the same length, they have slightly different purposes. So that is definitely a positive. You know, this band, that's the high resistance band, this has got more flex in it. But so that's a good thing, because this means, you know, it's not just one drill, not just one swing feel you can get with this. It is kind of a variety of different swing feels and everything like that. So basically how it's going to work, and I believe I'm right by doing this. Okay, yeah. So it looks like this belt is also, yeah, so it looks like this is an ambidextrous training aid, which is a good thing, because I was a little bit worried you wouldn't be able to use it if you were left-handed. So let's talk about how it works. So you obviously put the belt on, around like this, goes through there, and back around. We don't really need to do that up, but we can do. So you just strap it onto yourself, and then you'd have this with the rail. You'd have, if you're a right-handed golfer, you have that kind of on your right side, on your kind of right hip, right trail side, or if you're left-handed, you'd have it on your left hip. And you'd attach one of the bands. The large clip goes onto the rail, it looks like. The small clip clips onto this little device. This attaches onto the club. So there's a few different, you can see that's why there's a big hole and a little hole, because you can attach it, depending what band you're using, you can attach it to the more down the shaft, so that would be a bit thinner, or a bit higher up on the shaft, that would be a bit thicker, and you can tighten it up, and that's how it stays connected to the shaft. So the idea with this training aid is to help you shallow out the club. As you're wearing the band, as you take the club to the top, you're going to be resisting against the band, so you're going to be, you know, keeping the club wider and more in front of you, and then as you swing down, you're basically going to be getting the feeling like the band relaxes and it helps shallow out the golf club. And obviously it needs to be able to move on the rail as you move in your golf swing. So take a look at this, and you know, as you can see from the video I showed you earlier of me using it and some of the professionals using it, we can see Rory Mcilroy, Colin Morikawa, Darren Clark, loads more using it. We can see that movement that they're getting from it. Let's talk about, you know, why this product is so good. What are the other added extras that I mentioned that I think make it, you know, give it some good value as well? So the first thing I want to talk about is the 7-day protocol that they call it on the Planemate website. I'll put the link to this down in the description below. It's basically 7 short videos that teach you how to use this, but actually give you different drills. So it's like day 1, you're doing one drill, day 2, you're doing a slightly different drill, day 3 and 4 and so on, till 7, and you know, then you're incorporating all those drills together. And it's not so much different drills, it's different movements. You're like putting different pieces of a puzzle together. You're starting at the beginning and then you're working on, you know, throughout the golf swing. This product works on shallowing the golf club. That is the biggest problem I think most, you know, amateur golfers really have. And if you're a pro watching this, if you're a teaching pro, you'll probably be sitting there saying, you know, absolutely, everyone who comes in for lessons with me, I'm trying to get them shallower in the downswing, maybe a bit steeper in the takeaway and backswing, but shallower in the downswing. And that's because, you know, as golfers, we want to try and hit the ball, and that's why our upper bodies and our arms kind of take over the golf swing. We don't utilize our pivot and our rotation, and that's really what this club helps you do. It helps you resist in the takeaway, get steeper, and then shallow the arms and rotate and pivot through to the downswing. Now, I'm not going to use this product today because I'm just at home and golf clubs and ranges are closed. But as soon as they are open in a few weeks' time, I will be doing a full review and showing you how to use this product on the golf course or on the range even. Because this product can be used for chipping, pitching, irons, wedges, and even driver. So it's really very useful for, you know, throughout the bag. I've definitely been impressed by how good quality it is. I was definitely impressed the first time I used it. I've been hoping to get my hands on one for quite some time now, since first using it a year ago. And so thank you very much to, you know, Tour Striker Golf and David Woods and Martin Chuck for sending it over to me to use and share with you guys as well. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because I will be bringing that full review to you guys very soon. Sorry there was no kind of real clips of me using this now today in this video, but I promise there will be. I'll show you all the steps of how to go through it and use it. And what I'll probably do is actually go through those steps myself and start using this as soon as golf courses reopen. It's not quite the same doing it in your garden, but that is another positive to this, because actually if you're in lockdown like we are at the moment, you could actually use this product at home quite easily. You don't even need to be hitting a golf ball. It helps you rehearse that movement, so you could be improving your golf without even needing to be at the golf course. The other thing I do really like about this is that it really gives you really good muscle memory feedback. It kind of, because you're really resisting this in the takeaway and then relaxing in the downswing, it gives you a bit of a workout. It gets your muscles firing, the right muscles firing. It really gets that feel really ingrained. So, you know, 30 swings with this, and that feel's gonna starting to really become ingrained in that movement. You're gonna see some pretty immediate changes to your golf swing, which is always super exciting, especially when it's like shallowing that club out like we love seeing like Rory Mcilroy, Matthew Wolff, these guys do. Is just absolutely awesome. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Just a quick little first look and unboxing of this product, but it is a very exciting product. I'm sure a lot of you out there are very excited to see how it works and to give it a go for yourselves as well. You know, maybe your local teaching pro will have one that you could try out and then order one for yourselves. So I will be giving you that full review in coming weeks. Make sure you are subscribed, like this video as well. Comment your thoughts down below if you've used this already or what you think about it. I'm definitely super excited to try it again. Well, you know, I have used it already, but to give it another go and, you know, more of a proper full training session this time. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Grip it and rip it.